just bought a Cadillac. Get money, new money. Hey, rich boy selling crack, fuck niggas wanna check. Shit tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy selling crack, fuck niggas wanna check. Shit tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy selling crack, fuck niggas wanna check. Shit tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Took it to the top, got the damn top, two color flip flop and the red lollipop.
Oi! 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 Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, shout out to Nuke Man for the lovely intros that we've had over the past 2 races. He's really been putting in that work. Shout out to our boy Nuki Poo. Much love, my boy. But ladies and gentlemen, we're finally here. It's a fan favorite. Everybody here loves them. Some 80s Talladega 250 mile per hour pack racing throwback track for the boys. A race like this, it's for the culture, man. You know all about scrubs, man. You know we love to get a little silly, we love to get a little chaotic. Every once in a while, you know, we're not too chaotic, I wouldn't say, man. You see, this series isn't really synonymous with chaos or anything like that. But 80's Talladega is. We've seen fans get absolutely mowed down here before. From our boy Jason and Sambon, y'all remember that? It was absolutely nuts. Taking a look at the weather for tonight. It is 57 degrees Fahrenheit, much warmer than it was at Richmond last night. 6 mile per hour winds. It's a good day for racing. Oh, looks like practice just ended. We timed this up perfectly. Oh, NASCAR man redeeming the scrub training wheels. So yeah, we got that going on now. Whenever you guys redeem something with your Rusties, it pops up on the screen now. So it's sick. Shout out to the Cloudbot, man. Hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 80's Talladega. I've been so excited to do this race because this is one of my favorite tracks on the schedule. I hope it's yours too. It's going to be awesome. But before we do that, we got to find out who qualifies on pole for this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and run through the qualifying. And once that happens, we're going to go ahead and bet on our girl Jenny to see if she makes the show or not. Last night, she barely missed out by 9,000ths of a second. Absolute heartbreaker. And you can see what that means to the entire community. Jenny's still yet to make a Scrub Series race, trying to do what her long-lost brother John couldn't, and that's win a Scrub race. But to win a Scrub race, you gotta make it first. Now, of course, with this being the season, the regular season finale, we're going to check out the point standings before the main event like we always do, and you guys will have a perfect idea of how everyone stacks up, what everybody needs to do. Might pull up Nuke Man's Discord message last night that he put in the Scrub server, so I can give you guys, you know, accurate information as to what each driver on the bubble needs to do in order to make it to the Scrub Offs. Only the top 10 make it, man. It's gonna be crazy. Let's go ahead and see who qualifies on pole for the 80's Talladega Open. It's going to be Chris Roberts in the Satan Machine Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs had a terrible season this year, lost 2 quarterbacks. But Chris Roberts taking all of that energy and putting it into the scrubs by putting it on pole here at 80's Talladega for the open race. So let's go ahead and take a look at the starting grid, my boys. Let's take a look.
Okay, buddy.
Hope you guys are excited, man. It's gonna be good. Balake says, Jenny angers me to an irrational degree. Why? She's just trying to do her, she's trying to pay tribute to her brother's legacy. All right, everybody wants to go backwards in slow motion. I respect it. I wouldn't be too excited to race in 80's Talladega either. Balake says he can't explain it. Poor guy. She just does. My God. Irrational hate is a plague in this world, and Balake, I hope you can become better. I hope we can help you become better and more tolerable of Jenny and what she represents. Because really, she's just trying to do some good, man. They really want to get going. They're really excited. All right, so we'll see how your relationship with Jenny progresses throughout the rest of this week and perhaps into season 4 as well. All right, taking a look at what we got going on here. Chris Roberts on pole for this one, and then it's Ryan Tovar right next to him. Then Ricky Jackman Jr. Why did it skip the 5? All right, Cody Hicken in the 5, Darian Arnsdorf in the 14, Ruby Star in the 13. You know what, man? This is tweaking out, so I'm just gonna go, because these guys are like moving while not moving. They're being real silly, so I'm just gonna set this camera already, and we're gonna take one of the other free cam options like this, and then just go through the starting grid like this. Because I can't go through them one by one. It's tweaking out like crazy. So here we go, Chris Roberts and Ryan Tovar on the front row. That is Cody Hicken and Ricky Jackman Jr. Ruby Star and Darian Arnsdorf, 2 Doggo Racing Ventures entries in 5 and 6. Then it's Tabitha Twerkley and Jack Farmer, 2 Twerkley's cars. Right behind them. Then it's Woodrow, but don't have a paddle, and returning from injury is Chronic Pain, still dealing with some pain. We wish him the best. Hopefully, you know what? I'd be heated if I came back from injury and my first race was here. Like, not just like actual Talladega, but like 80's Talladega, where you can get sent like over the grandstands. Absolutely insane stuff going on here. So poor Chronic Pain, he's probably going to be even more pain after this. We got Coney Hawk and Roger Cumsocket. We got Log and Fat Guy, Jenny and Briar LaPrade. The number 2 of Bryson Dunn and David Davidson. The 73 of Mika Hernandez and Phantom. Luna Everland in the 11 and Ranger. Waylon Mercy in the 83 and Colin Murphy. Kasune Teto in the 20, Jack Hayes in the 64. Sato Pruset rounding out the field with Cole Orange in the 07. Take a look at the rear. That is enough. Never doing that again. If you guys really want to see it, you can zoom all the way through the chat. See, did that on purpose. All right, now before we get going, let's go ahead and launch the bet. Will Jenny make the main event? What do you guys think, man? Is Jenny gonna make it this time around? Or do you think she's going to suffer the same fate as she did in her first 2 races in the scrubs and not make it? We already have a bet on her making it. Remember, tonight is going to be top 9 like normal, not top 6 like last night. Talladega does hold 42 entries, so it's going to be top 9 getting in tonight. Yeah, we moving on from Twitch, man. We'll always stream on Twitch, always multi-stream. But we'll do the betting on YouTube. I feel bad. You got like parental controls. You're on like YouTube for kids and can't watch. But at least you can still watch on Twitch. So that's a good thing. We got 22 scrubs ready to go tonight, man. Balake, you gotta convince your mom to be like, hey, can I watch YouTube like a normal human being? All of your Rusties in the other bank account. Crazy scenes, crazy poor. We got 3 people saying yes, 5 saying no. And we're about to get rolling for the open.
Drivers, start your engines.
We can fire it up when ready.
Everybody rolls off nice and smooth. I know at one of the tests I did, we had a driver stall out at the beginning. So that sucked for them, but everyone gets off and rolling this time around. And let's go ahead. So what are these guys doing? Hey, track is that way, boys. Come on now. Come on now. I know y'all are scared, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You ain't scrubs for nothing. Come on now. Everybody playing a little catch up here. Before we get going, let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's talking points. 80's Talladega round 15 to 20, the regular season finale. We have a 19 lap open, 57 lap main event, single file restarts to stay true to the old school nature of this race. Again, regular season finale, gotta give it everything you got if you're on the bubble to make the scrub offs. This is going to be a big race, even for those who don't have a charter, who are getting through the open race. Because these guys can guarantee an entry for the rest of the season, and maybe you could be cooking a little bit for the start of next season. All right, ladies and gentlemen, pace car lights are out. We got the bottom ticker rolling, and we're about to get the other ticker rolling because the open has begun. Lap 1 of 19 completed. We got Ruby Star already trying to make moves, get to the front of this field, right behind Cody Hicken in the number 5. And these guys are going 249 miles per hour, going down the back straightaway. These guys are absolute sickos. Gotta respect it. No half throttle here, no fuel saving here, man. We race like men in the Scrub Series. Racing like scrubs. If somebody wrecks, they're actually going to die. But the thing is, if you're new to the Scrub Series and someone wait, who was that? That was Ranger! Ranger stuck in the inside wall! Got hooked coming out of the tri-oval, and now Ranger is stuck. Oh, no! Ranger, get going! Come on now! Stuck in the inside guardrail. Ranger is stuck. He's lightly going to teleport back to pit road. Terrible luck for Ranger, and look who's in the lead, my boys! It's Jenny! Our girl Jenny! It only counts as a death if he retires from the race. Now, there's no damage when it comes to super speedway racing, because even if we had moderate damage, it would just make the rest of the race super boring after like the first wreck. So even if somebody wrecks, as long as they're not like a lap down or a couple laps down, they still have a chance to come back and win this thing. We've seen it before. Someone getting wrecked early on, fighting the way all the way through the pack. And then they wind up winning the whole thing. Ranger's still trying to get his car back going. Poor guy. And Kasune Teto with another strong showing right now. Kasune Teto was really going nuts last night at Richmond. Made the open. Was making a name for herself in the main event. By the way, Gabe Wood, a one-star driver, winning the main event. Can't remember the last time that's happened, or if it's ever happened in the history of Scrubs, a one-star driver winning it all, especially on a track like Richmond, where, you know, it kind of takes some skill to be good at Richmond and get ahead of the pack like that. Nobody else is super off pace. Ranger just totally stuck in the back, trying to get going. And Jenny's a little bit of trouble right here, stuck on the top 4 wide with Jack Farmer on the bottom here. Jenny losing hella positions. Now this race isn't going to be nearly as crazy as the main event where we have 42 cars out here instead of 28, but the racing is still excellent at this track. It's not just death, there's a lot of good racing here too, a lot of lead changes. We get some good green flag runs. We could always throw a fun flag in the main event if it goes too long without a wreck and y'all want some entertainment. Like Kasuna Detto is running real good here, 3 wide behind them for 3rd place. Phantom, in his alternate paint scheme, trying to make some moves. Everyone's gonna bail on him because here comes Chronic Pain with a big push from Torkley's Cards driver Jack Farmer into number 82. Big pushing, big shoving coming out of turn 4. And Waylon Mercy looking real good. Waylon Mercy's been struggling a lot this year, but ever since joining Doggo Racing Industries, he's definitely improved on track. He's been looking real good out there. I'm proud of Waylon Mercy, man. I think he's setting himself up for a real nice season 4. Here comes Chronic Pain with the slingshot, looking for a push again from Jack Farmer in the 82. Remember, only the top 9 make it into the main event. And Kasuna Detto is just running this thing like a DEI machine. Back in the mid to early 2000s. Got a sizable lead. That Ford Fusion body might be cheating. Chronic Pain moves up a lane. That's going to cost him some positions as we have a couple of Dodges booming through on the bottom. Here comes Jack Farmer. Looking for a slingshot, going 256 miles an hour. 257 going into turn 3. Here comes Luna Everlyn. Luna Everlyn has 2 of her drivers, her only 2 drivers in the top 3 in points. While Luna has been left here scrapping for Scrub Series starts here in the open. Under the dumpster fire Mo banner, and Ranger has finally decided to rejoin the race. How many laps down is he? Like 7? 5. That can't be right. Ain't no way. Here comes Jack Farmer with a move for the lead with 10 laps to go, going into turn 3. Looking for a push from the inner Dodge. And look at that, that's beautiful work from Jack Farmer and Luna Everlyn. Luna's gonna bail on him. Jack Farmer's gonna try to block up high and then head right back down to the bottom lane, trying to work those lanes like a true Scrub Series Super Speedway professional. Remember, Jack Farmer, earlier in this season when we were getting ready for the Scrubtona 250, he was absolutely dominating, you know, the heats and the duels and stuff like that. So Jack Farmer definitely knows how to work the lanes at a super speedway. He has wins on his resume, not official Scrub Series wins, but he has shown that he has real nice super speedway prowess. Kasuna Detto stuck up high, trying to get a push from Chronic Pain. 2 drivers that were way up front, and now they're seemingly dropping back because they're stuck up top 4 wide. Between turns 1 and 2, Jenny's on the bottom. Chronic Pain almost hit the wall. And everyone's starting to try to line up here to try to catch up to Jack Farmer, who's working these lanes like an expert. Balake on YouTube. Oh, Balake, you made it! How'd you do it? Drive by!
God bless the Scrubs.
God bless the Scrubs, and God bless you, man. Thank you for giving me money for 73 months. A true friend, a true G. You see, if you don't give me money, you're not a true friend. Oh, Luna Everlyn scrapes the wall, going to fall all the way to the back. That may have just killed her chances of making it to the main event. You tap the wall once, you're just going straight to the back, especially if you're stuck up top like that. And here comes Jack Hayes into 64 with a big push from Mika Hernandez, who has been getting absolutely sabotaged almost every single week that we do the scrubs from her creator with Tanabe Katori. But here she is, Mika Hernandez, making some moves with no help at all, I might add. Look at this, she's just rolling. She's hanging in there. Twerkley says, hello, fellow asswaters. Mika Hernandez leaving the door open for Cody Hicken in the number 5. A scrub trying to make his way through the open. You got Woodrow trying to push Hernandez, Ruby Star trying to push Jack Farmer, and Ricky Jackman Jr. on the bottom trying to push Cody Hicken. And we have another Jack right up front trying to work those lanes as there are 4 wide behind him for second place. Jack Farmer into the wall, and so is Ruby Star. That's going to clock some people up. Look at Chris Roberts below the yellow line. It's all legal here, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to send it up here. Don't wreck them. Oh my God, they're keeping it right straight. How are they not wrecking off of that, dog? Chris Roberts tried to make the boldest move in Scrub Series history, and that shit almost worked. I can't believe they didn't slide up and wreck everybody. Oh my God. Hey, they might be wrecking. They might not be wrecking, but they're absolutely scrapping, dog. 4 laps to go. 3 4s up front. And here comes another 4 on the bottom. Kasune Teto working her way back to the front of the pack with that 24 Fusion. It's left out to drive by Fat Guy, but she holds him off. Here we come, 3 to go. I can't believe there hasn't been a caution, man. Like, usually there's a caution within like 5 laps, but I guess it's because there's only 28 guys out here. They're able to keep it a little bit civilized out here. Look at Chronic Pain getting a big push on the bottom from the big bald man himself, Chris Roberts. Chronic Pain pushed up the track a little bit, opens the lane for the pole sitter, number 101. And Kasune Teto trying to work these lanes. Oh, Jack Farmer really clears himself there in front of the nose of the 101. Almost turns himself. But his spotter said, clear if you want it, driver. And he wanted it. 2 laps to go here in the open. The racing tonight has been elite already, and it's just the open. Too many Jacks, man. Made a new email. Oh, Balaka made a new email. That's how he got in. Hell yeah. Welcome to the YouTube show, Balake. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. White flag is in the air. Kasune Teto looking for an open victory in that Ford Fusion machine. Would be the first win for a Ford Fusion in Scrub Series history. These guys are absolutely scrapping behind them. Jack Hayes might just chill a little bit behind the number 20. You know, all the Scrubs always want to win, but you don't want to make any unnecessary risks going into the open here. 2 wide, 3 wide, all the way throughout, coming out of turn 4. Briar LaPrat coming out of nowhere. He's going to get into a transfer style. Log almost goes off track. Oh, they're wrecking. Coming to the tri-oval. The only wreck in the entire race. And it was in the tri-oval. Roger Kumsaka stuck in the fence. He tried to kill some fans. That was Cinema. Kasune Teto winning the open. And then it's Jack Hayes, Jack Farmer, Cody Hicken, Darian Arnsdorf, Briar LaPrat, Phantom, Colin Murphy, and Luna Everlin with the transfer spot. Roger Kumsucket almost makes it into the main event, but not only misses it, but finds himself in the inside fence. Take a look at this, see how close he was. But look at these guys, because I know Log was in the grass already. But how did he end up in the grass? Made a little contact with Tony Hawk. His car got a little wobbly. Came right up and just killed the guy. Respect! And then you saw Roger Cumsocket getting hooked a little bit. See, look, there's the transfer spot right there. Luna Everlyn, Roger Cumsocket is right here. Coming to the line. They're wrecking behind them. And oh, David Davison just hooks a right. He knows he's not making it, so he just tries to kill the 49. If that fence isn't there, we have a tragedy. We have a sport ender. Good Lord. Oh, David Davidson with a hellacious accident. Finds his way into the inner wall. And then just flips over the fence. Oh, and Tabitha Twerkley bows in like she's Natalie Decker. Tabitha Twerkley gets stuck. David Davison's gonna roll. Tabitha Twerkley is surely gonna despawn, right? Yeah, there it is. Roger Cumsocket as well. My lord. What an absolutely insane ending to this race, bro. Look at the skid marks, dog. This is what I love about this game. The skid marks just stay there, reminding you of the war crimes we have just witnessed. Absolutely insane stuff. Go ahead and save that. That was nuts. Let's wheel spin. I'll wheel spin for Tabitha Twerkley if Twerkley wants me to. I'm gonna go ahead and write the finishing order down, take away the ticker so you guys can check it out. So we got the 20, the 64, 82, 5, 14, 19. Twerkley wants the wheel. The 02 of Phantom, the 9 of Colin Murphy, and the 11 of Luna Everlyn, all making the show. Jenny does not make the show once again, yet to make her Scrub Series debut. That's gonna be a no from me, dog. Complete. Alright, let's go ahead and find Tabitha Twerkley. This poor lady. This is a mother, you know. Twerkley, I hope you know this. This is a mother. Alright, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Absolutely vile scenes in the Twerkley household. Let's do a little bit of a wheel of fate. Fix this a little bit. Kind of in the corner right there. Alright. Official spin for Tabitha Twerkley. No way! No way! No way! Twerkley just killed his wife. Twerkley just killed the mother of his child. We have just witnessed a tragic end to a domestic dispute here on Scrubs. The second death in Scrubs series history, and it's a tragic one. Tabitha Twerkley killed by her husband. Twerkley says she's mean to me. Oh, look at this! This is live! This is live! It's the ghost of Tabitha Twerkley! The ghost of Tabitha Twerkley is driving around Talladega! This track really is cursed! Y'all remember that curse they be talking about because they built this track on like an Indian burial ground? How about this curse? The Tabitha curse! For the first time ever in Scrubs history, we have witnessed a ghost driving on track. Does this series manage to just develop lore for itself almost every single time we're doing this? How does this happen so often? Tabitha Torkley just died, and her ghost drove a lap around Talladega. Think about that. This is bigger than Scrubs. This is bigger than motorsports. That's insane to me. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough. I know I saved it, but I'm pretty sure I named it something wrong. Yeah, round 15 Talladega, so we'll just do round 15 open. So I'll make sure I don't get confused when I import the points later. But my god. That might be one of the most eventful open races we've ever had. And it didn't even have any cautions. That's tough, twin. That's tough. Alright, man. But with that new revelation out of the way, I'll see you guys in a few moments, man. We're gonna go ahead and set up the main event. Enjoy some music. Dude, I feel bad because I totally forget the Coke series exists. I'm so out of touch with iRacing now. I'm sorry. I would have skipped Tuesday just to have you, man. Balaka, be careful. I'll tell your mom, bro. By the way, everyone say hello to Mama Los. Or Iqua. 1218, that's Mama Los. Send hearts to Mama Los. And all the cute emojis. Hey man, are y'all ready to get this rolling. Are y'all ready for your main event of the evening? Let me hear it a little bit, man. Let me hear it a little bit. Are y'all really ready for this main event? 'Cause I don't think you are. Balaka says he wants to wall it up. Honestly, that's good enough for me, man. Let's go ahead and do it.
This bought a Cadillac. Get money, new money. Hey, rich boy, silly quick, folk niggas wanna check. Shit tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy, silly quick, folk niggas wanna check. Shit tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy, silly quick, folk niggas wanna check. Shit tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Took it to the top. Got the damn top. Two color flip flop and the red lollipop.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to scrub it up once again this week? Back-to-back nights of scrubbery, and we got another one tomorrow night. And another one after that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your main event of the evening. Round 15 at Talladega. The regular season finale is finally upon us. Who's going to make it to the scrub-offs? We will find out after this race. And now that we're about to find out who gets into the scrub-offs, let's go ahead and take a look at the points standings to see where everybody is going into this race. Now, the top four have clinched. Matteo Caninero with 1,903 points, with Trace Ryder right behind him, 1 point. Then it's Cody Goforth and Christian Schlomer. Those four drivers have clinched their spots into the scrub-offs. Still on the bubble, we have ShamWow and Drive-By Cornelius, which they literally need to experience a war crime tonight in order for them to not make it. All they have to do is they clinch getting into the scrub-offs by finishing 41st, and they just need Caleb to not dominate. Now, right below them is Jason Sambon, who clinches with 32nd or better. Flotsam makes it in with if he finishes 14th or higher. Aaron Curtis gets in if he finishes 6th or better, and O'Connor Bolt clinches his spots if he finishes in the top 5. Now, right below O'Connor Bolt, we have Caleb Hoffman, who, by the way, is a one-star driver, and he is right on the bubble of making it into the scrub-offs. If he has a really good race tonight, we might see a one-star driver in the scrub-offs, and it's going to be Caleb Hoffman. Unfortunately, Devin Hartdick ain't making it because he's hurt for the rest of the season. And then also on the bubble, we have Wynn Nurgaton and Rusty Walrus, who are just 36 and 48 points behind the cutoff. And then Spanky Babaganoush, it's going to be a long shot, 114 points behind. He needs to have a great day, and he needs O'Connor to have a terrible day. He needs everybody ahead of him to have a terrible day, and he needs to have a great one. So it's going to be crazy tonight, man. A lot of scenarios that can play out. Let's go ahead and take another look at the talking points for tonight. We've already done our open. We have a 57-lap main event, single file restarts, yes, regular season finale. Everything comes down to this. You gotta bring everything you got, especially if you're Caleb Hoffman. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Now, before we go ahead and get into this, how about we take a look at our injury report? Got a couple of injuries last night at Richmond, and now already this injury report is outdated because Tabitha Twerkley just died somehow. I mean, honestly, I could add it like right now. Do you guys want to see how quick I can like add this? Watch this, man. We gotta update it. $25. Tabitha. There it is. 25. Tabitha Twerkley dead. That was fast, ain't it? Hell yeah. Alright, so there's the injury report. We have Liller Al, who suffered a minor concussion. He'll be back in a couple races. Willie Swirl had too much blue chew, so he's out for 3 races. Obviously, that is more severe than getting a mild concussion. We also have Chunky Ragu, who got hurt way back at Indianapolis. He tore his gina. He's out for the season. Mr. Fuck Too Hard, he's out of the season. Timothy Bone suffered steroid side effects. He's out for the season, but he's going to be absolutely juiced coming back for season 4. John died. He was killed by Timothy Bone. And Tabitha Twerkley has just died, killed by Ethan Twerkley. My God, it is going to be absolutely crazy tonight. Hopefully, no one else dies. I didn't think we'd even get an injury tonight because we have like no damage, but you know, drivers find a way. I don't know what to tell you. All right, boys, let's go ahead and get this rolling. We've done enough pre-race festivities. Now y'all let me know who you think is going to be on pole for this one. Kyle Solomon topping the board with Win Nergerton and Jack Hayes right behind him, who got in through the open, and so did Jack Farmer. The Jacks are crazy tonight, man. Like, they're not being seen outside of the top 4. We got 3 open drivers in the top 5 off of practice. Then you got Nate Stewart, Drive by Cornelius, Darian Arnsdorf, Derek Smith, and Rusty Walrus rounding out the top 10 in practice. Who do you guys think is going to make it on pole? Who's going to put it on pole, man? I personally think Mika Hernandez gonna cash in her Money in the Bank contract and find a way through here. That's what I said. That's what I said, yeah. Block a wall. Saying the 51 gonna get on pole. So why don't we take a look? Is there 42 here? There's 42 here. Alright. How many laps? 57. Alright, boys. Would you call a battle at the Jacks? I'll let you guys figure out that. Respectfully. I know what y'all want to say. Don't say it. Alright, boys. Let's find out who put it on pole. Jason Sanborn. You see, Harley, that's too easy. You said exactly what I didn't want you to say. It's too easy. Be creative. Scolding, y'all. Scolding. Shame on you. Jack battle. Jacks are wild. True. True. Jason back to terrorize the crowd again. He's starting up front, and look at this. The wife murderer, Ethan Twerkley. This is why he did it. Because he knew if he killed Tabitha, he would start up front. This is nasty, nasty work from the number 69. So up front we have Jason Sambon and Ethan Twerkley. Then it is Brad Flynn in the Goldberg car again, right next to Darian Arnsdorf, raced his way through the open. Then you have Kyle Solomon and Briar LaPrade, who also made his way through the open. Flotsam Getsam and Cody Hicken. These open drivers are really getting towards the front here. Inspiring stuff. We got Arthur Eddymore Donuts and Nate Stewart. Trace Ryder, second place in points, right next to Caleb Hoffman, who's trying to desperately make it into the scrub-offs. We got Lane Bricks in the number 35, Becca Pearson to 24, Spanky Babaganoush in the 03, He's a bit of a long shot to make the playoffs. He definitely won't if he doesn't finish, if he doesn't like win the race and dominate. And Balakewal in the 17, Davica Patrick in the 80, and Jack Hayes in the 64. Rusty Walrus in the 59, right next to Luna Everlyn. Jack Farmer in the 82, Rico Palmtree in the number 31. Wynn Nergerton in the 51, Cody Goforth in the 45. Michael Moskal, number 32, and number 6, Ed Sound ahead. Mateo Cañonero in the 76, and Derek Smith in the 16. The number 9 of, who the fuck? Colin Murphy. Could you imagine if someone like on Fox or like NBC said, who the fuck is that? Number 9, Colin Murphy, and the number 92 of Christian Schlomer. The number 21 of Edosh, and the 54 of Smitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen. The number 02 of Phantom. Number 44 of ShamWow. 77 Drive by Cornelius in the Red Bull Chevy tonight. And the 46 of Aaron Curtis. You got the number 96 of Benjamin Vanning and the 79 of Gordon Sokolowski. Kasune Teto in the 20. Gabe Wood in the 04 trying to go back-to-back tonight. And running up the field, Season 1 champion O'Connor Bull right next to Perk Doggo in the 30. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very beautiful and colorful grid. I say it almost every time, but you guys really should be proud of yourselves for the work that you've put into these schemes. It's a really, really pretty and colorful scheme. Colorful field, man. Beautiful schemes. Alright, boys. You know the drill. My mother is dreading this. She don't want to hear it. But she's gonna have to. Let's go ahead and please rise for your national anthem.
Stand up for the national anthem.
With those salutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we gonna all sing it?
Shut up! Oh my god, stop!
Oh my goodness. I would like to sing the national anthem.
Oh, so can I see all the lights? What's so wrong? At the twilight's last gleam of that stripes and that stars through the Paris fight over ramparts we watched. What's so wrong to these streams?
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, fired up. Fired up. Come on, crank him up, crank him up. Alright, light it up. Down to power. Alright, buddy, bust it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Everyone has rolled off. Everyone likes to be a little bit stupid coming out of pit road. Don't panic. They're fine. Everything's fine. Relax. But hey, man, it's time. We getting crazy. We getting silly. We are at Talladega Super Speedway, ladies and gentlemen, Lincoln, Alabama. Are you guys ready for this one? 257 miles an hour going into these corners. Absolutely diabolical G-forces. It's gonna be nuts, man. Gonna be absolutely nuts. One of our favorite races on the Scrub Series calendar. We've all been so excited to get this one up in the queue, and now we get to sit back and enjoy absolute chaos. Green flag is in the air. It's time for the regular season finale. One lap out of the way, Jason Sambon already trying to work those lanes out front. How many out of the parkers are we getting tonight? Y'all let me know what you think. We'll go ahead and do the first bet. Oh, Ethan Twerkley already in the wall. He started on the outside of the front row. Already finds himself in like 51st. The poor guy. Clearly dealing with the loss of his wife and not taking it well. But here he is, man. He's doing his best. He'll get back up there. Katori, you know what, man? Just for that, we hopping off, man. We hopping off. Y'all don't get no scrubs. You look at the ticker. Look at the ticker. And y'all can just like imagine what's happening. Hope y'all enjoy the show, man. I will punish all of you. Y'all remember like when like, well, you know, you some of y'all are definitely still in school, but like, y'all know when you're in school and like one kid in the class acts up when y'all about to go out for like recess or PE or something, and because that one kid won't shut up, that none of y'all can go play outside, and you just spend 30 minutes standing at the wall for no reason. I will do that to y'all just because it's funny. I don't know, some of y'all probably never deal with that. I definitely did. Made me depressed for the rest of the day. Brad Flynn up in the wall. Right next to his temporary teammate, Smitty Werben Jagerman Jensen. And Davica Patrick, rookie, looking for her first victory. Dabbing on the inside, trying to get to the front of the pack. But Jason Sambon really holding it tight here for MF Schickbox Motorsports. This is good stuff, man. Good stuff. Now, if the open is anything to go by, I think we can expect a wreck around lap 19.
Mr. Walkway.
Maybe sooner.
Mr. Walk Down Me, I'm the walkway. Lead me to the building.
I see the code. Lead me to the building, brother. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, my boy. Hope you're enjoying Scrubs. Oh! Laying bricks in the 35 hard into the wall, but manages to keep it out of anybody else. He's going to lose so much speed and going to hold up Caleb Hoffman as well, who's really trying to get up to the front here to try to make the scrub offs. He's real close, man. Your PE teacher crashed out and put a kid on a poster once? That's hilarious, dog. Like, I've had teachers that had crash outs too, but it makes me sad because one of the teachers I actually really liked, and you know, these kids just wouldn't shut up when she's trying to teach, so she just like crashed out, and we just basically sat in silence and did nothing for the last 30 minutes, and she never came back in. I feel bad for teachers like that, man. Like, they just try to, like, they don't even get paid. They do not get paid enough to deal with y'all, bro. They do not. Those poor people. Poor teachers, man. Like, these people are trusted to try to bring up the next generation, and people can't even give them a living wage. Like, there's so many teachers out there that gotta get second jobs, especially if they're like single. A lot of teachers gotta get second jobs because they don't get paid nothing. Shit sucks. Do you know who is getting paid a lot? Probably Danica Patrick right now with the way she's running. She's due for a big pay raise. As she's sitting P2 right now in the Strawberry Shlomo racing machine. Look at this man, Gabe Wood. One-star driver. Gabe Wood in the 04 working his way towards the front. With a lovely push from Darian Arnsdorf in the 14. Gabe Wood has been really cooking over the past couple of races. Got the win last night at Richmond. Slides up a little bit. Opening the door for Darian Arnsdorf. You know, he knows it's not all. They're actually going 4 wide. This is crazy, bro. Should not be doing this. Becca Pierce not carrying as much speed as the rest of the guys. And she's getting shuffled all the way back on that high side. Danica Patrick working her way to the front. On the inside of Jason Sambon, she's going to lead this lap. Beautiful stuff from the number 80, only big fans machine. You know, I love the variety of racing that we're getting here. Like, you know, we're getting some like intense one-on-one, maybe 3 dogfight battles for the front. And then we got like the pack racing back here, going 3-4 wide almost the entire way. 4 wide back there with, oh, they're wrecking big! Good lord! Drive by Cornelius on his 10 lid! And then drive, oh my god, Kyle Solomon went up and over as well! Everybody absolutely losing their shit going into the trial as we crossed the line for lap number 11. Took us 10 laps before we got our first caution of the night. Absolutely diabolical scenes, but luckily, even though you guys are wrecked, there's no damage. So you guys just re-rack them again and get going. So now we have our line for the over-under, which is good looks. Now we know it takes about 10 laps to wreck. Good effing lord, dog. Look at this. Look at this. Oh no. It's gonna be hard to get a view on this. Let's go ahead and hop on the far chase cam and see what happened here. Oh man, car low, Derek Smith. I know he's trending up a little bit. You know, Smitty Warp and Jägerman Jensen is trending up a little bit, but you know, Derek Smith, that's a real tight gap to be going 4 wide, my boy. And then just absolutely eats it. Drive by. Immediately on his lid. I don't know if anybody else flips. Oh, Balake does a 2-wheeler. Kyle Solomon definitely flipped. I remember seeing him down there. And that's just a massive one, dog. Who went all the way? Oh, whoa. Was that Caleb Hoffman? Caleb Hoffman hard into the wall. On the inside, a scrub off's hopeful. Didn't flip though, so that's good. What do you mean? What do you mean Kyle Solomon flips here? Oh, he's back on his wheels again, but what do you mean he flips at like 2 miles an hour? Look at this. He's done. Why did it flip? You got hydraulics in that thing? My god, alright, everybody's gonna come down pit road this time by don't know if they'll have enough fuel to make it. These guys still haven't caught up? What are y'all doing? Arthur, what's going on to you, cuz? Oh, these guys pit already. So all these guys are pitting a lap late. Right? Yeah, it's like everybody that got in that wreck pitted the first time by, and now everybody else, like all the leaders, are going down second time by. That's weird, dog. Oh, the pack's gonna get real messed up here. This is silly as hell. Alright, we'll go ahead and let them figure it out. Where's the pace car? Let's go up here where it's calm. You know, if I can't see what everybody else is doing, I won't stress out about it. So I think we're gonna go green either lap 14 or lap 15. We'll go ahead and sit on it. Waiting for everybody else to catch up. I think they're going to give them another lap here to catch up. Yeah, everyone else has figured it out. Oh, pace car lights are out. Will everybody else make it in time? I don't think so, Twin. I think I should add a lap to this. No, didn't want to do that. Pace plus 1. Did it work? Okay, it worked. Yeah, give them another lap to figure it out. Because those guys are tweaking. Half the pack ain't even here yet. So we're gonna go green at lap 16. So we'll go ahead and make the over-under 26.5. And you guys go ahead and submit your bets. Nobody's a lap down. Good to see. Everyone just gonna go ahead, re-rack it, start racing. Alright, boys, here we go. About to get it rolling here. Gonna go ahead and close the bet. And these boys about to scrub it up some more. Spanky Babaganoush up front, along with Arthur Any More Donuts. Spanky Babaganoush is a long shot trying to get into the scrub ups. If he can stay up front, he'll be looking real good. He might be able to make it in. Low key. He needs O'Connor Bolt to like get way back there in the pack though. And Caleb Hoffman's up there too. Cycled out real nice after those pit stops. Now they're definitely spread out right now, but just give them a few laps, man. They're gonna get silly, trust me. Look at Pork Doggo. He's been having the worst season of his life so far this year. But look at him. He's trying to, like, at least put a positive spin on things with a win here. These guys are going 3 wide for 4th place back there. Specky Babaganoush all the way up top, and Brad Flynn finds himself hitting the wall earlier, but now he is way up front. Drive by Cornelius looking to add on to his win total in his Scrub Series career. Being pushed by Lane Bricks, who's looking for his first in the number 35. Drive by, gonna clear himself in front of that 35. Looking real good in that Red Bull machine. He flips to the lead. He literally flipped on the last caution. And now he's up front because of the way that everyone cycled out in the pits. Absolutely ridiculous scenes, only in the scrubs, man. And Davica Patrick, even after the pit cycle, still up there, sitting in 3rd place right now. She must have been one of the smart ones. Huge pack up front, and then there's a lot of drivers just trying to not lose the draft away back there. But these guys start battling and start holding each other up a little bit, maybe going half throttle like they do in the Daytona 500. All these guys in the back might catch up. Would you guys like to see the scrubs go half throttle around 80's Talladega? I personally feel like that would make for an excellent show. Darian Arnsdorf finding his way into the lead. Looking real good. Give me 5%, that's good looks. 200% throttle, is that physically possible? I mean, I guess some of them have NOS. Hell no, what you mean? The Daytona 500 was so fun to watch when everyone was half throttle. That was personally my favorite part of the whole race. I love seeing everybody conserve. But it's Ethan Torkley making contact with the pits jugman Gabe Wood, trying to assert his dominance. Pushing the 04 up the track a little bit. They were 4 wide for a little while there. But they managed to straighten it out as they get to the backstretch. And here comes Flotsam. Come get some, got some. Currently in the scrub-offs as it stands, being pushed by Mateo Caninero, who is locked in that number 76 machine. Hey, Baja Blast, don't get mad because I have the correct opinion and you don't. I'm just saying. I love fuel conservation on super speedways. That's my favorite. Like, if every race they could just run half throttle, I would be so happy about that. Like Talladega, I want them to go like 150 miles per hour and make sure they save fuel for the entire stage. In fact, I hope NASCAR puts a brick under each and every single one of their throttle pedals, so that way they can't go past like 20%. And instead of 4 wide fuel saving, I hope they all go single file. What is Balake Wall doing? Why is he so slow? We got a moving chicane up in here. Balake Wall. Moving chicane, Balake Wall getting ready to cause some terrorism. Balake Wall might just have the under on this bet. So he's holding the brake a little bit. You see, that's what I'm talking about, Balake. That's what I'm talking about. 15% throttle. Let him know. Let him know this is the way to race. I don't know. Let's see if your speed picks up with you getting pushed here. Balake, what? You're 2 laps down. You were already a lap down. You see, he's fuel saving. You see, Balake Wall heard me. He's actually listening to the stream while he's driving, and he heard me. He's like, if I want to be a fan favorite, I should just go 15% throttle. And he's right. So Blocky Wall has finally picked up speed here. Unfortunately, he's stuck on the top side. So he's going to have to wait for a lucky dog next time we get a caution. Currently lap 24. 3 laps away from hitting the over. Will we get there? Got some drivers just stuck in the back there. Derek Smith, Becca Pierce, Christian Schlomer stuck back there as well. Now, how fast are these guys going? Actually, I can't switch it yet. They're going 4 wide. You see, Fox would have switched to like a 30th place car. And y'all would have missed it if something happened. Luckily for Scrubs, we don't miss anything. We did not miss a restart last night. Look, everyone's going 3 wide, everyone's chilling, and they're saving fuel. You see, they're going through 253 when they could go 257. That's how you know they're being conservative. Shout out to Michael Moscow. Has been really depressed this season. Really hoping for some better results, but here he is. He's really showing out here in that number 32 machine from T-Bone Down Racing. Yeah, there's no missed restart in Scrub Sing Say. And Boss Scrub Say. Lap 27, we have hit the over. Everybody go ahead and collect your Rusties. 57% of y'all bet the over. Eventually these guys are going to go like 5 wide and so many people are going to eat shit. Honestly, I like this. I like the fact that we're getting good green flag runs, and that when they wreck, they really wreck. You see, these guys are about to go 4 wide for 2nd place. They ain't scared of nothing, gang. Look at Ed Soundhead, putting it on the bottom. Like a real scrub should. Smitty, Werbin, Yegerman, Jensen stuck on the high side. Stay out of the wall, big fella. He does not. Scrapes it a little bit. He's going to hold up. Flotsam, come get some. Got some on the top side. But here comes Drive-By Cornelius, finding his way back to the front. He was towards the middle of the back, flipped, then came out towards the front, fell back, and now he's back to the front again, thanks to the help of his driver, Briar LaPrade, in the Playboy karting machine. Bro, this pack is tight. We haven't seen pack racing this tight at Talladega in a hot minute, bro. Of course, they're always pack racing, but this pack in particular is so incredibly compact. We got Gordon Sokolowski down on the yellow line. What is he planning here? Get up there. Oh, they're wrecking behind them. DTRV machines are going up and over. Did anybody fall out of the track? I don't think so. Jason Sambon almost went over the fence again. I saw Spanky Baba Ganoush and Mateo Canyonero involved. Is anybody out of the park? Doesn't look like it. Everybody has survived. Still, oh no, there's a second wreck. Including Jack Farmer, Phantom. These guys are still wrecking up here. Cody Goforth, and bro, all of the Saudi Aramco cars. Whoa, wait a minute. Becca Pierce is out of the track. She was way behind. What happened? Becca Pierce is out here mowing down the fans. Becca. What? No way, bro. She went out on the front straight. This wreck was already happened. Oh! Oh! That's like 30 people. She just fell right into the grandstands, dog. Oh no, Becca. Becca Pierce flying all the way into the stands. Can we get a chase view on that? Just barreling into at 190 miles an hour, does a kickflip off of Jack Farmer. And gets sent straight into the grandstands. And then everyone's still running into each other. VOD's thumbnail is crazy. I might have to change it. Alright, so we know how this goes. Becca's probably going to be stuck out here for the next, like, 10 minutes. Until she inevitably stops out here. Poor Becca. Nothing you can do about that. If she winds up messing up everybody trying to get back... Oh, we'll go ahead and DQ her just so we can get the racing going. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at that second wreck first, because we were just enthralled by what happened with Becca. What is this? So these guys up front wrecked too. Look at this, man! It's a junkyard! Twin, that's crazy, man. The Spanky, who was involved in that first accident, decides to barrel in as well, and then there's Becca. And now we gotta find out exactly how Mateo and Spanky came together. These guys almost flew out. I don't know how they didn't. Ooh, Jason hooks the 03 of Spanky. I don't know how the 86 stays in. That is crazy to me. And these guys are just absolutely booking it to the line. These guys were just absolutely flying. There's the second wreck that starts that we saw. And then there goes Becca. Oh my god. Insane stuff. Actually, some of the longest wrecks that we've ever seen at Talladega. Alright, these guys are ready to go already. Becca's still up there. They're just ignoring her. So we're gonna go ahead and hit pause on this so we can start our next bet. We're gonna go green around lap 34. So we'll go ahead and make the next over-under 45.5. So I'll go ahead and give you guys 20 seconds to bet on that. And then once we get to the line, I'll go ahead and close it. This race has been nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. Do you guys think we should spin the wheel on drivers that went over the fence? Because at the very least, like, that should be like a suspension, shouldn't it? Well, should we spin the wheel for the fans? It's okay, Cadoodle, it's okay. You made it, boss, you made it. Alright. Balake Wall, 3 laps down, gonna try to get one of his laps back. Kasune Teto and Gabe Wood, they were dominating at Richmond last night. And here they are up front again at Talladega. Green flag is in the air, bets are closed. We're schmoving. The suspension wheel? I'll make a suspension wheel later. Because flying over the fence has to result in a suspension at least. Because, you know, she ain't injured. Look at her. She's still driving that thing. There might be a suspension, though. The wheel of discipline. The hat of discipline. Do you live in a cave? Dog, Ed, Edd n Eddy was so peak. You know, they added all those shows to Tubi. Slow? I don't know. Balaka kind of holding his own here. He can't get up front to pass the 20, but, you know, he ain't that slow. The sounds are so funny when she's hitting the wall. Let's take a look at Becca. Oh, there she goes. Becca Pierce, everybody. Is YouTube working for anybody else? YouTube, you're not having any issues on YouTube? Because apparently Cadoodle's having some issues on YouTube. It looks like the cook has been dispatched of. I don't even know where he went. Where is he? Where is that car? You all good? Dang, Cadoodle. Might be a skill issue, I can't lie. Where is he? Okay, he's out of the way. He's very much out of the way. Alright, Kasune Teto leading the field once again. Here comes Aaron Curtis and Lane Briggs. Still looking for his first ever Scrub Series win. He is in prime position to take the lead here. Coming to 20 laps to go. Hey, Cadoodle. At least you can join us over on Twitch, man. At least you're still with us. You're still with us, man. You'll never leave us. It'll always be an option. We got Lane Briggs leaving the door open for his temporary teammates, Smitty, Warp, and Yegerman Jensen. Nate Stewart hard into the outside wall coming out of turn 2. I'm pretty surprised that out of all of these wrecks, we haven't had anybody do the ramp on the backstretch yet. With all that grass. Oh, they're wrecking back there, though! Benjamin Fanning caught up in another one. Balake Wall caught up as well. That is certainly going to pay out the under. Didn't even make it to 10 laps. Everybody else gets to the line okay. Everybody else doing their thing. A pretty tame wreck, all things considered. Never mind. They're not okay. They're not okay. I was just talking about the ramp. And Kyle Solomon just went down to the infield. Did he hit the ramp? Yes, he did. He's stuck on his lid. Out of all times to hit the ramp, he did it under caution. Bro, how many flips do y'all think that was? Let's try to count it. Let's try to count it. Oh, the corkscrews too. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't count this, man. He was spinning so fast, and it even did it like on his like nose. I think that's like 14 or 15. That's actually nuts. Cadoodle, welcome. All right, there goes Kyle Solomon. Having to be transported. Poor guy. Becca Pierce still trying to find her way back into the track. I don't think anybody else pitted. I think the field is chilling. We'll go ahead and pay out the under. I think they're going to go green in around 2 laps or 3 laps. Now the stream is a little bit more delayed on YouTube because I want it to look like as crispy as possible. Hey Becca, how you doing? Yeah, 50%. It's nuts. Alright, man. What lap we on? 40? We'll go green at lap like what? 42? So we'll do 52.5. Let's go ahead and start the bet already. Legit couldn't even count how many flips he did. It's an exciting night, man. After 17 more laps, we get to officially say that it's scrub-off season. And the next race tomorrow night is a Scrub-A-Cola 300. I'm a little iffy on doing such a long race tomorrow night, man, especially since we were doing a scrub-a-thon. Well, I don't know if I want to do 200 laps tomorrow around Charlotte. I know it's a crown jewel, but like, golly. You like the music? I can give you the video. Please don't what? Don't do a 200 lapper? Because I'm leaning towards really shortening it to like 70. Yeah, I'm saying, like, what are the odds that the game just, like, crashes anytime during those 200 laps? $100 at the most. 100 even seems like a bit much. We did 100 for Richmond. I don't know. I know I was talking about it starting at possibly 6, but, like, I don't want to be sitting in my chair for that long, so we'll probably cut it down to like 70. And then the finale will keep it 100 laps no matter what. That's like my old playlist that I had on like Apple Music. Like, I did a lot of changes to that playlist. Okay! No caution for that, by the way. We're just gonna let him run. Oh no, Shlomo's stuck! Honestly, good thing he's already locked into the scrub-offs, because that could have, like, absolutely owed him. Alright, this is seriously going to mess things up. Do you guys want to throw the caution for this? Because that was unprecedented. Phantom says yes. What do you guys think? Caution? Caution, caution. Nuke says no, so we're gonna go ahead and throw the caution here. Let's go ahead and throw that. Alright, man. I've never seen that before in my life. No, you're not gonna lose money. We're gonna go ahead and cancel the bet. Cause that was insane. DEI series owner, don't make me expose you. Alright, man, let's go ahead and take a look at what Kyle Solomon did. Dog. And look at him just trotting around like nothing happened. Let's go ahead and hop on board with Kyle Solomon here. Kyle Solomon with nothing but blood on his mind. I don't know what the number 17 did to him. I mean, I guess. How fast was he going when he hit him? He started slowing down right when he inevitably found out that he was going to absolutely rail the 17. He was still going at 215 miles per hour when he did that. That is diabolical work. Alright, why is everybody, it appears everybody's pitting. Let's try to get enough fuel to the end. Where's Becca? Where is she around the track right now? Oh, she made it back on! Yeah, someone railed the cut car. When does she stop? This is so funny, bro. No, I'm gonna go ahead a lap and then try to like rewind from here. So she finally came to a stop at like turn 3. That's where she finally comes to a stop, and now she's finally back on track. Alright, we're gonna send lappers to the back now that we're starting to get within like 10 laps to go here. Shlomo gonna get a terrible finish, but not that it matters, because he's still gonna be in the scrub-offs. Everyone's gonna start the scrub-offs with 4,000 points. Gonna be an absolute battle. So I'm assuming the pace car lights are going to go out at lap 48, so we'll go ahead, instead of doing an over-under, we'll just do the bet of if you think another caution is going to come out. She just wanted to watch. I can't blame her, man. Do you think we will go green the rest of the race? Or do you think things are going to get stupid? Green white checkers are in effect, by the way. Pace car lights are out. Everybody working their way around the Balake wall. Yeah, get that cook car out of the way. Just sit and watch. Like a good boy, Balake. Always a problem, this 17 car, man. Always. He's really made a name for himself during his time in the Scrub Series. Caleb Hoffman, his odds of making the scrub-offs don't look good at all, man. He's gonna have to have like a Dale Earnhardt-esque run coming to the checkered. But here we go. 9 laps to go. Laying bricks, searching for his first career win. Here he comes. Green flag is in the air. Shlomo's back on the track. Good for him. We go Smitty, Werbin, Yegerman, Jensen trying to make his fallen teammate Timothy Bowman proud, getting a big push from Season 1 champion O'Connor Bolt on the bottom side here. Looking real nice in that 54 Sting machine. He's gonna settle in front of his teammate, laying bricks. Man, Duko up to the top line though. You know it hasn't been working all race. Stay down there, man. What are you doing? Connor Bolt and Jack Hayes, 1-2 battling for the win here at Talladega. But here comes Darian Arnsdorf, raced his way through the open, being pushed by the piss truck man Gabe Wood. Gabe Wood with another strong performance late in the race. Inspiring stuff. He's being pushed by his drive-through racing ventures teammates. Actually, 2 of his teammates. He's got Mateo Canonero. What are these guys doing? Get a load of these guys! Don't LePage the field, boys. Don't do it. All right, they managed to stay out of the way. I'm assuming they had some personal issues they had to sort out. Looks like Caleb Hoffman is definitely going to miss the scrub-offs with that unplanned pit stop. I guess he didn't think to fill up the fuel tank when he came down last time. But here we go, 6 laps to go. Coming to the line, it's O'Connor Bolt, Season 1 champion. With a sizable lead right now on Jack Hayes, but that puts Jack Hayes in prime position to get a slingshot. Here comes Aaron Curtis. Strong showing from him in the 46 all season long. Yeah, Caleb didn't go 15% throttle enough. That's exactly what happened. Lane Briggs needs to get down to that bottom line if he wants to have a solid chance at trying to win this race. Darian Arnsdorf trying to make some moves, but he gets shut down. Oh, Rusty! Hold on to it, Rusty. Hold on to it. Don't do it. Don't kill everybody, Rusty, no! Rusty, no! Rusty. Rusty has caused half the chat their Rusties. And now we're going to have a green-white checkered finish here at Talladega. My God. Another caution comes out. It is complete, absolute insanity going through that tri-oval. Let's go ahead and take another look at what happened. Absolutely diabolical. I think he got hooked by Michael Moskal coming out of turn 4. He did. Carlo 59. Spotter fell asleep at the tower. Rusty wasn't able to turn the car enough. He was in understeering hell trying to get back onto the track. A lot of spinning for Arthur Anymore Donuts. Briar LaPrade wrecking up here too. I think everybody else was chill. And it looks like they're okay. All right, man. So since we're going into a green-white checkered situation, we'll go ahead and do the another caution bet again. You saw how quick that last yellow came out. So hope you guys have been enjoying the new Scrub new Scrub soundtrack. It's a fun one. I like it. It's the 80s synthwave. Does anybody have the balls to bet yes? Oh, there it is. There it is. Royal Rocker Cadoodle. We got 23 fans of the Scrubs checking out the race tonight. Hey, make sure y'all, before y'all leave tonight, drop a like on this stream, man. Let's try to get it at least 10. Let's try to hit 10. The double digits, man. I gotta log my water. I just finished another thing. Another cup of water. I still need more water to go. I'm missing 8 ounces. Smash a like on the stream, man, if you're excited for the scrub offs. Royal Rocker Cadoodle. I don't even know what to call you anymore, man, because you're Royal Cadoodle on Twitch. And then on here, you're Rocker 1052. I don't wanna misidentify you. Boys, it's about to get silly up in here, man. Pace car lights are still on. And the race has been extended. We are officially in overtime territory, boys. It's gonna get stupid. Where's the highest lap car? Yeah, nowhere to be found. All right. It's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful restart. When the pace car lights go out, you know exactly what we're doing. You see, now that proposes another question. Why were you Rocker 1052 here? Why was that a reality? Bet all my money. Make sure you tell your mom. Will O'Connor Bolt hold on for another victory? Will Jack Hayes get his first ever victory? Will Aaron Curtis get a win? Will Lane Bricks, after long last, get his first career win? Will Ethan Twerkley win the race shortly after killing his wife? Will Darian Arnsdorf, the open car, get a victory and win a charter? Pace car lights are out. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is.
This is work.
You know, it's not as easy as it looks. Sometimes I gotta move the antenna, sometimes I lose the remote, and sometimes my footage is real bad.
Oh, you poor, poor thing. By the way, you forgot your briefcase.
Oh, so this is the thanks I get for working overtime.
Overtime!
Overtime? Time! Man, I'm hungry. I can't wait to eat after this. It's gonna be the quickest post-race ever. Well, I'll tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, pace car is off. Make sure you pull onto your boxer briefs. Hopefully, your cotton boxer briefs and or just boxers. Because we are going scrubbing one more time at Talladega. Overtime, 2 laps to go. Everybody winding up the engines, trying to set the stage for this last lap, which is surely to be cinema. And here comes Lane Bricks moving down to the middle lane. He's going to leave the lane open for Darian Armstrong in the 14, but here comes Aaron Curtis on the bottom, 3 wide for the lead. In the middle of turns 3 and 4. 46 getting a good push from Darian Armstrong for the open car. Remember, if Darian Armstrong wins the race, he wins a charter for the rest of the year. But he gets shoved up to the middle lane by Mateo Canyonero. White flag is in the air. Mateo Canyonero, points leader, getting a big push from Davica Patrick, and Davica Patrick is still on the bottom. The 76 trying to work the lanes. 80 trying to get a push from the 04. Here comes Flotsam with a big push from Spanky Baba Ganoush. Flotsam floats up. Davica side by side with the 76 of Mateo Canyonero, looking for her first career victory. Will she get it? She's ahead coming out of the tri-oval. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be Davica Patrick, the 80 for Big Only Fans. Wins it at 80's Talladega, a first-time winner. What a finish. Only Big Fans. Strawberry Shlomo has another first-time winner. Rookie Davica Patrick, back-to-back races where we've had the rookie win the whole thing. Absolute cinema. Davica Patrick wins before Lane Bricks, absolutely deserved. What a run. Look at that finish. 27 thousandths of a second. Go ahead, take a picture of this. I definitely have to tweet it. Chrissy's probably gonna go absolutely nuts when she sees this. What a finish. What a finish. Oh man, that was awesome. That was awesome. I love seeing first time winners, dog. Let's go ahead and save these results. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Let's save the replay. Yeah, let's go ahead and walk through the order, man. Dabica Patrick wins her first career Scrub Series race, and it's Mateo Kenyanero second, then Flotsam, Spanky Babaganoush, Aaron Curtis, Gabe Wood, Jason Sambon, Phantom, Ethan Twerkley, and O'Connor Bolt. As Cody Hick and Darian Armsdorf, Edage, Lane Bricks, Byron LaPlade, Trace Ryder, Ed Soundhead, Jack Hayes, Win Nurgaton, and Kasune Teto. Then 21st, it is Cody Goforth, Benjamin Fanning, Jack Farmer, Gordon Sokolowski, Rusty Walrus, Brad Flynn, Luna Everlyn, Drive-By Cornelius, Arthur Eddie Moore Donuts, and Derek Smith. It is Michael Moskal, Perk Doggo, Smitty Werbin, Jaegerman Jensen, ShamWow, and Nate Stewart, the last driver to finish on a lead lap. Then is Caleb Hoffman, who absolutely chokes away his chance to make it into the scrub-offs. Colin Murphy, Rico Palmtree, Kyle Solomon, Balake Wall, Christian Schlomer, and Becca Pierce killing some fams, winds up 15 laps down. Absolutely insane race tonight. Oh, the first tweet I see on here is YouTube down for anyone else? Thank God we were okay. And we were able to like do this race on YouTube. I wonder if that was why my chat was bugging out on like the plugin that I have in OBS. I don't know, maybe not. I probably just gotta restart it. Hey man, that's absolutely nuts. Let's go ahead and do the standings right away. Right away. I want to let y'all know who gets into the scrub offs immediately. Hey fella, why are you gonna spoil everything, man? Jesus! I'm gonna block you. Here we go, man. The final standings for the regular season. Bam! There it is. Here we go. Mateo Kenyanero, Trace Ryder, Cody Goforth, Jason Sambon, Christian Schlomer, Flotsam, come get some, got some, Davin Cornelius, ShamWow, Aaron Curtis, and O'Connor Bolt are your top 10. And they make it to the scrub-offs. Win Nurgaton is the first one to miss, 108 points out. Then it's Caleb Hoffman, Spanky, and Rusty Walrus. Dabica Patrick actually had an insane run this season, even with missing a race. Average finish of 21st, not too bad. If she was able to improve on that a little bit, she might have been in the conversation for a scrub-off spot. Insane stuff here, man. Insane. So how about we take a look at what happens? Actually, no. We'll go ahead and do that off stream. I was gonna show you all how it looks with the scrub-offs, but it's just gonna be everybody starting with 4,000 points. Ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed the scrubbing tonight. It was fun, as always. And I will see you guys tomorrow night with another scrub race, man. The first race of the scrub-offs. Shout out to Dabica Patrick getting her first career win. Go ahead and pay out this last bet. There was no other caution. Go ahead and complete that. And I will go ahead and see you guys later, man. It was a fun night. I'll see you guys again tomorrow night. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was a fun race at Talladega, like always. Charlotte is always pretty nuts, so I think you guys are gonna have fun with that one too. Especially with the scrub off starting, everything is just gonna ramp up a little extra. Probably do like a 70 lap race. Actually, let's see what Charlotte's kind of set up as here. Not Chicagoland. Charlotte. This one. We'll do 80. We'll do 80 tomorrow night. All right. I'll see you guys later, man. Have yourselves a good night. Make sure you leave a like on the stream before you go. I will have the chapters for the stream up very shortly after the stream is over. I'll see y'all later, man. Have yourselves a good night. Nighty night.